Yo, what up, hip hop? This is the Bars Lounge, and I'm your host, Bars Lounge Preem. Yo, today I want to discuss this dude named Gully TV. Gully TV is a podcaster on YouTube from out of Erie, PA. And he dropped a video talking about a story between Alpo and Jim Jones. And that story that he told the story a little bit incorrect. I mean, not a little bit, a whole lot of incorrect, right? He basically said that Alpo, everybody knows who Alpo is, I don't gotta explain who that is, stepped to Jim Jones, and he told Jim Jones that he had nothing but respect for Jim Jones. But anyway, don't take my word for it. I'm gonna play the video. You're gonna hear Gully TV tell the story in his own words, and then we're gonna come back and discuss it some more.
Within like 10, 15 minutes, I got a phone call from Alpo. He said, guess what? I said, what's up? He said, I just ran into your boy Jim Jones. I said, I know. I said, he was shooting a video, right? You seen him? He said, yeah, because Alpo pulled off right behind me and shit. I said, yeah, I seen him too. He was on the corner shooting a video. I said, what happened? He said, I got out and I walked up to him and I shook his hand. I said, Alpo said to Jim, I got a lot of respect for you. Jim shook his hand and said, I got a lot of respect for you too. That was the end of it. He didn't go there talking no gangster shit to him. He didn't go there talking no gangster shit to him. He didn't go there and say, yo, I heard you said this and this and that about me. He didn't say none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't required. This is a face-to-face encounter. He shook his hand. Jim shook his hand. After all of the stuff that Jim done said, you know, about Alpo snitching on the Ghost of Rich Porter and different songs, he did say that. But he never got threatened. It was never no danger presented. He shook the nigga hand. Jim shook his hand, and that was the end of it. He got back in his car and went about his business, right? Alpo liked them niggas. He liked the diplomats. He said they were some fly young niggas. Cameron played him in the movie. He said, I asked him what he thought about it. He said, I thought he did good. It was nice. He said it did more for him than it did for me. He didn't have nothing negative or threatening to say about them. Sub-Zero sitting with that retarded nigga Bullets Gotti talking about the Bloods. He said Alpo laid for Jim Jones, was hiding, laying on Jim Jones for 3 hours, and then crept up on him. That's 100% a lie. Alpo didn't even know he was going to see Jim. He didn't even know he was going to see him. He wasn't laying for him somewhere, and it wasn't no Bloods. What Bloods is going to be calling Alpo and telling him where Jim at? The Bloods not supposed to be fucking with snitches and shit like that. What Bloods is going to be somewhere, okay, Jim is at outside shooting a music video, let's call Alpo. That don't even fucking sound right. Because it's a fucking lie. There's no fucking Bloods call Alpo and tell him where Jim was at. That's a fucking lie. That nigga is retarded, man. That nigga don't got no fucking content, and he's a jealous, evil motherfucker spreading rumors on other Harlem niggas.
Alright, boom. So, you saw it. You saw Gully. You saw what he said. You saw how he told the story, right? Now, the reason why in the beginning I said that he told the story the wrong way is because Sub-Zero, who's another podcaster, and he's actually from New York, from Harlem, and he is well known in the hip-hop circles, unlike Gully TV, who's not from New York. He's from Erie, PA. And I don't think he's well known in the hip hop circles, but Sub-Zero is. And Sub-Zero was on Bullets Gotti's show, Rapmatic, and they did an in-depth interview. And one of the topics they touched on was the story of Alpo and Jim Jones. Okay, and Sub-Zero told the story how it went down, how it really went down. How do I know that Sub-Zero told it the way it really went down? Well, I'm gonna let you see for yourself. I'm gonna play the video, and I'll catch y'all on the other side.
Y'all hear this stupid nigga? Y'all hear this boy? Yo, Saul, why the fuck you lying, son? Yo, Naps TV, I see you, Naps. Yo, Naps, don't forget, Naps. He said Alpo walked up to Jim and gave Jim a pound and said, Alpo said, yo, Jim, I got the utmost respect for you. You hear this stupid nigga from Erie, PA? Now, Alpo gonna tell you what Alpo said. Check it out.
Tell you what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Exactly. That I seen Jim Jones in his hood, you know, where he hang out at.
Okay.
And I was in I forgot what I was driving. I was in something low. But I seen this nigga. He was, you know, he had a bunch of people around him. I seen a car that I knew he was in. It was like a Cadillac Suburban.
Yes, sir.
Some type of Suburban. So I knew it was his joint. So I sat on the joint. I sat on the car for about an hour. Waiting for him. I know he gotta walk this way.
So, Cuzzo, I said 3 hours because I got the story from a second hand. He said Alpo didn't lay up on him. Alpo said I laid for him for an hour.
And get into this car. So when he finally broke away from everybody to get in this joint, I blew the horn and rolled down the window because the joint had tinted windows.
So Alpo never got out of his car. He blew the horn and rolled down his window. But this dude from Erie, PA got second or third hand information fucked up. Somebody heard the story, and this is witchcraft. Because now he got hundreds of thousands of people thinking that what I said was jackass backwards. So I had to dig up for debate. That's who got this up for debate. His name is Ozone O. He's a hater too. But to his credit, he spoke to Alpo. And it only confirmed all the shit I was saying. Check out what the Alpo was saying now.
He came over to the car like I was a fan because he couldn't recognize me. He came over to the car like I was a fan. I said, yo, you know who I am? He's like, nah. I said, I'm Alpo. He was like, oh. I had my hand out like a handshake to shake his hand. And I grabbed his hand. I said, yo, we good? Is there a problem or anything? He's like, what you talking about? I said, no, you know that whole rich thing. You know, he was like, nah, bro. He said, look, man, this is what he said. I got the utmost respect for you. And I left it at that. I said,
you hear this? Now this Smurf nigga is saying that Alpo told Jim that. And Alpo came up to, yo, man, I hope I proved my point today.
All right, boom. So now you saw the video. You saw Sub-Zero talk about what happened. Not only that, but you saw Sub-Zero played a phone conversation from Alpo telling the story in his own words. So I asked this, why is Gully TV out here? Gully TV, a guy who's not from New York. He's from Erie, PA. Why is he out here telling stories about New York gangsters and New York rappers? And then you're not even telling the story the right way. You're telling the story the wrong way. You're spreading lies. And then you're calling somebody who told the truth. You're calling them out their name. Somebody who's from New York, from Harlem, New York. So I want to know what the angle was. But what's the reason for you lying? Why is New York's name in your mouth? You're from Erie, PA. They don't have gangsters in Erie, PA. There's no rappers out there. It's like Whack 100. Why you always talking about New York? Everybody always got New York's name in their mouth. They hate New York this, New York that, but y'all always talking about us. Anyway, back to Gully TV. Yo, Gully, man, I don't know, man. You got some explaining to do, bro, because you got the receipts. You heard it from Sub-Zero, and then you heard him play the tape. So I want to know, what's the end game? Why you lying? Anyway, if you're not following the page, subscribe, drop a comment, give me a like, and share the video so we can get this conversation going. If you from Erie, PA, let me know. Yo, Gully, drop a comment, Gully. Let me know what's up, man. Why you spreading lies? Why you talking down on New York like that, man? Why you talking down on Sub-Zero? He told the truth. You know what I mean? I just want to know why. Let me know. Peace.